It's another week where we've kind of come out and obviously not executed like we wanted to, but I've always admired from day one the fight of this team, the resiliency of this team, the grit and perseverance of this team. And, you look at this football team right now, and I just think we have so much character in how we do things, how we operate, what we strive for, how we work every day, and how we're able to overcome. So I was very happy about that today.
What is your explanation for why the offense started so slowly in the first half?
It starts with me. Had some different things we just didn't execute, but we put it together, made some big plays, and put up some points.
Why the Randall jersey, Jalen?
I'm sorry?
Why the Randall jersey?
Oh, man. One of the greatest and obviously an icon here. And I always talk about how much it means to me to be able to play for this organization and knowing, the great dual-threat quarterbacks I've had come before me, Mike Vick, McNabb, Five, and Randall Cunningham. And I just want to, play at a high level and make them proud because they come before me.
So the touchdown pass to Lane, what did you see on the play, and how happy were you guys to see him get in the end zone?
Well, I'll just say this. I know Lane is he's been. Y'all, whoever votes, they motivate him. He was very motivated all week by not making the Pro Bowl, and I'm happy he got him one. I know we exchanged jerseys after the game actually, because I've never thrown a touchdown to an offensive tackle, but he's a freak athlete, but never thrown a touchdown to an offensive tackle, and I gave him my jersey, signed it, gave it to him, and he gives me his jersey and leaves it in my locker, and he wrote on there, he said, when I caught that ball, I didn't know what to think. All I could think was what y'all know about them Texas boys. And it's just so much fun to see him out there making plays like that, and obviously playing at such a high level like he has all year at tackle. And I know, he may not be in the Pro Bowl, but I know he better be first team All-Pro, the player he is.
Did you tell that?
Did you have to take something off that throw? Or?
Nah, I worked out with Lane a lot in the offseason, so he was equipped and well prepared.
Did he always catch it in practice?
Yeah.
Jalen, could you tell that
Played quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
Could you tell that moment meant more to the team because of what Lane kind of battled back from and went through this season?
Well, I think it's a testimony of perseverance and obviously being strong. You know what I mean? And Lane knows that his teammates has his back. He knows I have his back, and going through the things that he went through earlier in the season, obviously being able to come back and be with us and be a big part of our football team and our offense. I'm happy for him, but I'm happy that he's good. I'm happy he got an end zone today.
Jalen, your other touchdown pass, what do you notice about Devontae's footwork and his awareness when he's on these catches?
Well, that's a big-time play. That's a big-time play and a big-time moment in the game. And that's 2 weeks in a row he's made big-time toe-tapping plays, dragging that foot. And it's something we practice all the time. We preach all the time. So Devontae, he may be in his first year, but, he's a true pro and how he prepares and the different things that may come up in the game. So big-time play.
Go back to your sophomore year in college and find a game when you had 2 carries as a starter. I guess what's the reason for that, and is that something that is going to change going forward?
I'm sorry?
To have only 2 carries for you as a starter?
That's just kind of how the game went. That's kind of how the game went.
Is that because of the ankle, or was that the game plan?
This is kind of how the game went.
Did the referees explain why they needed to further review the touchdown throw to Devontae at all, and what was going on in the field while you guys were waiting?
I was a little confused on that, but I thought it was a catch. It was a catch, and we got it in.
How, Devontae had a nice jump ball catch, as did Quez. What does it mean to have receivers be able to make plays on balls up in the air?
It's a big thing. It's a big thing for for those guys to be able to go up there and make those plays. And I tell them that I trust them regardless of what's going on, regardless of who's saying this. I trust them to go out there and make plays, and they do. You know, you're gonna have your miscues. You're gonna have some drops here and there, but that doesn't faze me and my belief in the receivers, everybody on that field.
Jalen, what were your expectations for yourself heading into this season for the team, and how close have you and the team come to meeting those?
It's a well-rounded question, but I'll tell you honestly, I stay in the moment with everything. Everybody has goals. Everybody has dreams and things that they want to accomplish. You know, we put so much work into this. So there are big dreams and big goals that we want to achieve, but right now in this moment, I'm happy, kind of bounced back and found a way to win this game and win in a good fashion. And we'll enjoy it for 24 hours and move on to play Washington at Washington.
You always talk about, you know, when you have a good game, you talk about whether you won or not. When you have a bad game, you talk about whether you won or not. The winning seems to be the only thing that really matters to you. You guys are a winning team now for the first time, and I think you qualify for the playoffs if it ended today.
I'm gonna cut you off.
What does that matter?
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm not in the business of talking about anything but being in the moment. And everything that we do, it's focused on getting better every day and being want to know every day. And we know as a football team, if we control the things that we can control, it should be all right. So any external factors, any rat poison out there, you know, everybody's. I don't really care for it. I'm not trying to hear it. We know as a football team, and I know in my heart that we've yet to play our best game. We've yet to put it all together. And we're striving for that. And I know it'll come at the right time, but we're striving for that. So
Nick exonerated you on the pass in which Dallas got open on the busted coverage. How did you see it?
well, put the play in, and we're expecting 7 bracket. So basically 29, the safety, McKinney from Alabama, he's bracketing Rager, and they're playing kind of in and out, right? But they're in quarters, cover 7. So you got to find a single, maybe. But in their play, what I was coached to do, just go through it as a pure progression, work the shallow to the running back coming, only throw that versus a certain look. And my shallow popped, and McKinney fell off and drove on the shallow after I threw the ball. So McKinney made a really good play, and they busted the coverage backside, so he was wide open over there. So my pre-snap look did not give me what I wanted to throw the corner to Dallas, but definitely looking after the fact. It's easy to say throw them the ball, but hey, you're going to miss something like that, you know. And as a quarterback, you want to play on schedule and get the ball out on time and try your best to do that. And just trust your preparation and your reads and your progressions. And you're going to have guys that pop, but you got to try and stay on schedule and do those things, and you know those happen.